Rightio, team, welcome to episode 2 of 2025 Yarns. I'm joined by the fittest twins in New Zealand. We got Morgan and Kaden. I'm claiming that.
Yeah, I mean, maybe why
I'll
not?
accept it.
I'll do a chat if we needed to.
Yeah. I actually talked with like Bailey, Riley, and then the 47 Fowler brothers. We got to do like a battle of the brothers, eh? It's got to happen.
Oh, mate. Yeah, it used to be even like that kind of back 5 years ago, when Bailey, Riley were still in.
Yeah.
And he did our first competition. Bailey and Riley were there.
Oh, hold up. Yeah, that's better. Sorry about that.
Easy.
All
Nah,
right,
it's
so- we'll pick up what you were saying. Sorry, that when Bailey and that
I
were
was
here.
saying, yeah, Bailey and Riley, we had like a Hamilton. There was a Hamilton throwdown.
It was
CrossFit,
called H-Town Throwdown.
yeah, CrossFit Corte, and those boys were there. And then obviously when we came down here, Luke and Ben were competing hard too.
In Crush,
In
locally.
Christchurch, yeah.
Yeah.
So
And, and Bailey came down.
yeah, Bailey came down
about
too.
2019.
Yeah.
Yeah, through to about 2021. So we were all kind of around there. Riley came down for one session, but he didn't last long.
He went to
Jack
Aussie pretty quick.
Jack
Yeah,
Laker,
he
do you
did.
remember Jack Laker was there?
Yeah,
that day?
Jake was here.
Yeah.
Jack was here.
Yeah,
Oh, too easy, man.
it was good. Yeah, that still is good. Just things changed.
Yeah. Like going back to like we usually start these things with like a background on you guys. So were you originally North Island based? Like where did you guys grow up?
We grew up in Hamilton.
Yeah.
In the Tron. Yeah. Started
Tron.
at CrossFit. Yeah, I'm in TA, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, CrossFit 3-1-6. We did that in the last 2 years of high school.
Yep.
We were always rugby. Played rugby, played all sorts of sports, and then just loved CrossFit. So did that, and then came down for uni to study engineering at UC, and so we based ourselves in Christchurch and just love Christchurch. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's cold, man.
It is.
One of you
outside too.
one of you guys started before the other, eh? Who started CrossFit first?
We both started. I was probably a bit more into it to start, eh?
Yeah. No, you were. Yeah. No, I mean, you were doing you're already right into fitness. Like we both did sport. Like we were both playing rugby, a lot of sport, taking rugby pretty seriously, but you were doing your half marathon at the time.
Yeah.
When you got introduced to CrossFit. So you were like also training for the half. And then you did the half, you were invested in CrossFit. He was making some gains. And I was like, I'm going to do a half.
Got jealous.
Got
And he had to
jealous.
beat my time.
And I beat his time. And then we were both in it from there. The
Yeah.
same. It wasn't until I did my half that we were kind of both all in.
We had a horrendous, like, what would you call it? Competitiveness between us when we started. Now we're each other's best supporters.
Yeah.
But to start, it was, we'd
We talked
count.
to anybody, yeah.
Yeah,
It was up to like 2019, 2020. You were sitting there betting that you're gonna win. Like, and you're going on
Class wads,
like,
everything, extra pieces. We'd count how many workouts in a row one of us would win. And it never got past five. Yeah.
Yeah.
Five.
It was a streak.
Yeah, I've got like a little quiz at the end, like a Morgan versus Kaden. And you can actually tell how competitive you two are. But yes. All right, going off that. So yeah, you went down to uni. What high school did you guys go to in Hamilton?
Hamilton boys. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Did you crack the first 15 there?
No, we never did. No, we were always a bit small.
Yeah.
And there was some talent, man. Like you played halfback, and Noah was there.
Cortez was my year. Oh, it was a year younger, or I don't know.
He was our year.
He was our
Yeah,
year.
Cortez, yeah.
Cortez, yeah.
Nice.
They're doing
He's doing a bit better. Yeah.
He's doing good things. So I don't think I was going to make it. But I love the competitiveness. Like that was probably had high school. It was Hamilton boys they push their sport like it's code is everything. And so you grew up like how your measure of success at Ham boys is your academics and code. So that kind of you knew that you had to do well in those two to kind of keep up, and that was kind of what kept us going. And then you come out of it still wanting to be competitive, and you go to uni, and so we've kept the CrossFit going and still love it.
Yeah, I used to do the S&C for their rowing program. for 3 years, and
with Ross.
Glenn,
Yeah,
Ross, yeah. So Mr. Ross, you might want to call him, but yeah,
Ross,
Glenn's his name.
I was like, yeah.
With Ross.
We were first name basis, mate.
Oh yeah.
we were probably like little sips.
Yeah. But nah, man, those rugby boys. So we'd share the gym, and one of their props came in, and was like just repping out 170 on the back squat. I was like, man, these guys are built different here.
Yeah. There's rumors that Cortez, I remember, I never saw it, but there were rumors that Cortez hit that 140 bench at year 12, so 17, 16
as a halfback.
Yeah, man, I could see, man, the weight they were shifting. It was hard, man. They were always trying to get in the gym. Like, it was hard with the rowing program just to be like, nah, boys, like, wait, just give us like 40 minutes.
Yeah, I know. So
yeah, man. Yeah. So you guys, you finished uni now, eh? What did you study? Sorry.
Studied engineering. Both of us did mechanical.
You both did the same course.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Nice. You both passed it, obviously.
Yeah, and we both work at the same company now.
Oh, nice. Anything you don't do together?
Probably not too
Not
much.
that there's anything wrong with that.
There's not much spare time now with between the gym work and training and all the things that we love to do.
You just kind of help each other, makes you faster, more effective. You learn to get on with each other, highs and lows.
Yeah. Is it just you two? Have you got brothers or sisters as well? Or just you
got a younger brother. Yeah, his name's Taylor. Did you meet him at
Yeah, I definitely did. Yeah, it was just for the program. I had to pretend I didn't know.
Okay, you dobbed him in.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Don't worry, I'll edit that out. Don't worry, you guys. No, that's cool. Is he?
Yeah, so we've got him. Our cousins all first cousins are all boys, so
yeah,
it's basically all boys in the family.
Fuck, that's competitive at Christmas, surely.
Yeah. Oh,
bit of BYC.
We are the oldest, so it's like we've kind of it's been me and Kaden.
Yeah. Just laying it down.
Yeah,
it's at late.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Is he down south or is he in Hamilton?
He's still in Hamilton. Yeah, he's with.
And your parents live up here as well?
Yeah, Tamahiri. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
it's blowing up now at the moment. There's a
lot going on out there. Yeah, it's growing. Even Cambridge is getting bigger too.
Bro, Rototuna. Huge.
Yeah.
All the spots.
If
you're from Hamilton.
Hey, the city of the future. That's why it's called the Tron.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, something like that. Were you guys living there when the ice pack building burnt down?
What?
In Tamahiri?
No, which one?
There's that big ice pack building burnt down out those ways. It was huge.
Is it near the airport? One of the ones out by maybe.
No, is it the turnoff where the expressway is now? This is really good content for anyone watching this.
Yeah. Epic content.
Yeah.
No, we went.
Anyway, so we came down to Christchurch, 2018.
Yeah.
It was it 2019?
Yeah.
2019, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good shit, man. So you're doing CrossFit then. Where, obviously, I mean, you've gone into the study. When did the grassroots thing blow up? I mean, that's why I've got you guys on. It's a cool thing you guys got going on. How did that sort of come into be?
We were doing a lot of training at home.
Yeah.
So we started here and we were at 6'4" for 3 years. We then went to the shed, and if you know anything about the shed, they were out. It was a long drive, so we spent a lot more time training
back
at home.
when they were at the shed,
at a different location.
They were actually at the shed,
right?
To a warehouse.
And so we had about a bit of kit. You know what it's like. You accumulate a bit of kit in the garage, and we were just hosting workouts for all of our mates. And we decided we're going to put a bit of an investment in.
It was one hell of a business plan.
Yeah.
We're going to undercut City Fitty. We're going to have the boys come around. It was honestly, it was a boys club to start, because that's all your mates, especially we're all engineers. And we had a group of probably 7 to 10 in our first year that we were going. And it was just a way for all of us to get together after we've just done uni at about 5 o'clock at night.
Stressful. We had big hours in engineering. So it was that release.
It was that release. And we would do one class on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and one in the morning on a Saturday. and that was it. And it went for a year. We graduated at the end of that year. And we just were like, okay, like I've got way too much free time now. Let's build this rig.
Were you coaching anywhere else at the same time, or?
We coached at 6'4". Well, we actually coached at 3-1-6 on our first break after uni.
Yeah.
Went up there. They took us under their wing. We did the shadowing. Went to 6'4", coached there before COVID, and then we just loved coaching. Both of us just loved seeing people like improve. You know, like there's just something about it. Engineering's a completely different world. You know, you're dealing with numbers. You're dealing with, I don't know, we work in manufacturing, so completely different world. And coaching and being a part of a community, growing a community, has just been something that unexpected, I'd say, from what we originally planned. We called it the Grassroots Club because we knew we were starting something from the ground up, and we wanted to always have, you know, your roots,
a way to stick to
like, you know, stay humble, to call it a club, because we wanted to create a community. We didn't know how big that community would look. And it's just become more of a passion project, and that's just developed into something that we're just like, holy, like every waking minute thinking like, this is like, how do we grow this?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, off of that, like, has it all been word of mouth because it started with mates, or like have you pumped into advertising? Because I mean, if you've been watching the growth like I have over the years, 2021, you guys sort of came about, if you've been watching the growth, like it has just steadily grown up, but I haven't seen any like real marketing. Are you guys doing that behind the scenes?
We just do all of our socials, eh?
We do, and like you've been following it through the Instagram, which created, and that's steadily grown, and that's kind of where people hear about us through that, and through word of mouth, just referrals from people that have been through the gym, tried the gym. We've got a board here. If you have to, I thought you were going to come down for Southern Crown, like have to come through. So anyone that does a class signs this board. And so this board was kind of, it's grown. So like we've got people that come through and just to drop in, people that just to come see the place. And
once you're here, we're like, you're a part of it.
You're part of it. So sign the board, and that like we've got 30 members around about. But the number of signatures on that board is just insane, and that's kind of how we've grown the community. That there's actually we've touched a lot of people that are outside of the members.
That's crazy. So 30 members. How do you it's interesting to me, like it's 100% why I wanted to get on here, is that it's such a different business model as far as CrossFit is concerned, but in the same respect, it's exactly what CrossFit is that it is a community. So where you've got a roof now, you got a rig, like you got a sauna, you got a cold plunge.
We
go from here. Oh, here we go. We've got the full tour. So that inside, if you're watching this team, you can see this, but that inside, is that where you started the garage?
Yeah, just indoors. There was no mats, when we started out here. No mats on the ground. I mean, it's all matted now. No mats. We just started indoors. We had like one layer, so we never dropped weights because we got neighbors here, believe it or not.
There's neighbors everywhere. I do a 5 a.m. class, and I get the odd. Can you turn the music down?
We don't run any morning classes. We only run afternoons.
Here's a secret for you, bro. You will get so many members if you do that. I was dead against it for ages. Secrets of the business. Run more classes, you'll get more members. But the morning classes go crazy. Holy, they're probably my most busiest classes.
We because we opened up just last year in October, so it has grown a lot more since probably September, October last year.
We opened up an extra class.
So we put in a 4:30 and moved the 5:30 to 5:45. So we run an hour 15 sessions, and then they just back onto each other on a Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And we get the people that want to train in the afternoon. That's can't get anyone else. So
Yeah.
like anyone that wants to train mornings, just our gym just isn't it for them at the moment. And so we just
we leave for work before 6, and then we get back at 4:00, and then we have a coffee, have food, come out, classes on, unlock the gym, and we're in the gym till 8:00. Pump the socials at night, and then go to bed, repeat it. And so
that's the one.
We will be looking for morning classes because we're looking for a building right now.
Oh, man. So that was where I was going. What's the future for Grassroots? Okay, we're going bricks and mortar. We're getting a building.
Yeah. That's the goal. We're about 8 months deep into looking for one. So we have got our eyes on one, but we're not going to release anything until we it's all set in stone.
That is awesome though. Is the plan to keep working engineering with the gym on the side, or don't want to give too much away?
Yeah, can't give too much away. But the gym is a passion, and that's where all the effort's going to go. Yeah. It's a place to be.
That's so cool, man. What's going to happen with the setup there? Just keep it?
Stay. Yeah. We're going to go. We've got a plan to do a full, I don't know, to get all Rogue equipment, to do a custom rig. One of my jobs is design engineer, so design that rig, then me and Morgan put it up, and the next rig will be, we're like, hey, we got to go even bigger.
Good.
You can't just start here, you rig
biggest wooden rig in New Zealand. I'd like to say that.
And then go for rig 2.0. Yeah.
Oh man, that's so cool. If I could take it away from Grassroots, you two, you're no slouches yourself. I was looking at your gains profiles and stuff, and you've done pretty well. If you take away the engineering and you go full time, would you put more into your own training as well? Like try to push the boat out and see how far you can take it yourselves?
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of balancing that goes on, and priorities are we don't let training interfere with the community. Like if it's everybody else's training over my own or Kaden's, we put theirs first, and right now with engineering as well, it was the same. So, but with this new gym coming, like things start opening up, and you are there to train. You got some time to put aside. We want to go and compete. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I've gone up against you guys once before. There's actually a backstory. So they used to run this comp at Taurus, and one year me and my mate, we won it. And I remember one of you was actually there watching. You must have just come down to watch. The following year, I re-entered it with a new partner, and you two entered it. And fuck me, we got a hiding. And I never went back to that comp again.
I remember the one that was a throwdown,
It was a Waikato throwdown. I think
such a good. They're redoing it, bro. They're running it back.
That's true.
No
yeah,
shit.
Logan's brought it back.
At
3216.
Oh, yeah. No way. I didn't realize. Yeah, he was running. Yeah, mad. They like more comps, the better. Like we'd love to run one eventually. Like just bring people together.
All divisions. Make it a community event, eh?
Yeah.
Like just a party.
That's what. Do it, man. I had Bronson on last week, and we got to talking at the end there about the wanting for more comps, because I remember like growing up, in CrossFit, like H-Town Throwdown.
Hey, you're old, so old.
Thanks. Like I remember doing H-Town Throwdown when you guys were probably in kindergarten. And
damn.
Back in the golden era of CrossFit.
Oh, that's what they say, eh?
Before Gen Z turned up.
Good old days. Yeah, before Bailey and the Fowlers started smoking every comp.
Look, I try not to bring it up, but I've already beaten Bailey once in competition. So
I mean, when was that? You got to take.
Oh, he was 13. And he hit the scale his weights. But look, hey, he couldn't hang with the big dogs. That's all I'll say.
He didn't have it.
He didn't have it in him. Riley was even younger. They both did.
Old, that's why you didn't go to the games, because you just
just missed. Yeah, no. Let's not talk about my games career. Anyway, let's move on. What were we just talking about? You guys go into a building.
You were asking about our training.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So how far can you guys take it? Because like looking at your open results and stuff like that, you just about there. You would have been pretty close to Torian.
We had 1 year that we wanted 2 years ago before the gym started getting busy. We almost qualified individually. We're trying to qualify individually, and then I don't know.
It was like 50th or 60th. Like it felt close. Like
Did you want to go to the outdoors or anything like that, or it wasn't? You know how to do the outdoor arena?
We did team 3 years ago or 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Once we did team, we were like, we want to go back indie. I'd love to go team again.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just time's just not on our side, eh? So at the moment, it's just not a priority. So the priority is just building a community that the others can also make it there. We said that we went to Torian to spectate last year. We flew over. And
missed out.
We missed out. We tried, and then we had some personal stuff pop up. So the quarterfinals didn't go how we wanted it to go, but we still had the tickets to go over to Torian. So we went and watched. And when we were over there,
honest thoughts. It was like, wow, we're going to be here with, there were only probably, it was Jesse, my partner, and maybe mum or dad would have made it if we were competing. And that was it. It was a group. So we would have been competing individually with basically just this very small group, and it didn't feel right. And so we wanted to go back there with
So we made it. Yeah, we're like, how do we bring like a group over? How do we bring? How do we make everyone else's? Because there's so many people who'd love to go there too.
Yeah.
And so that's when we came up with the plan to chase our dreams.
Yeah, and so it was actually over there. We had to go to Bali as well. We planned this retreat for after.
You had to. Fuck, that sucks, boys.
But it wasn't. We were meant to. The idea was to compete and then go over to Bali, and then you didn't compete, and then you're over having this, retreat that you didn't deserve. Really felt like it, and it was like, oh. So then it was come back, and it was like, okay, how do we build this gym up? And then we started looking, going, how would we build it like big? And then by doing the things that were big, we started building the gym just here anyway, like without even looking at the next place. Like this one just started flourishing. People say
we had Louis and Kyla came here for 2 months before they moved up. I don't know if anyone knows who Louis and Kyla are. Louis Foster, Kyla McKinsey. Yeah, anyway.
They were on the team because we went to New Zealand Nationals, and unofficially we Grassroots Kia Maya took the dub. But it was a hybrid team of people that kind of got together, and it turned hybrid because I injured my hip, and then we had someone else pull out.
Mandy pulled out.
And so then we had
Emily and Bryce,
and people were like, what the fuck?
It was so much fun. No regret saying that. That was absolutely pumping. Me and Bryce were like, we locked in another comp. We locked in Timaru after that.
Yeah.
And I'd do it again.
Yeah, that's a handy team.
Yeah,
that's a real handy team.
Everyone, yeah. And so anyway, we had Mandy, Louis, Kyla come, and then we had a lot more people start coming into the gym, and just the vibes were just unreal. Like, it just,
training in the afternoon is just like old times. Like, it's awesome. The energy is unreal. It's so good.
Yeah.
Now, you guys going into a bigger building actually leads me on to my next sort of question.
Looking.
So you've locked in this new building. All right. So yeah, this CrossFit. This podcast done a lot around CrossFit. We actually ran an affiliate series. Never had anyone on that wasn't affiliated with CrossFit. So I wanted your thoughts behind that. Like, you're not affiliated?
The truth is actually a little bit different to that.
Have you talked to Leah from CrossFit?
No, man. No, this is all. I wanted your honest opinions. She's just here. No, I wanted your honest opinions, like being affiliated, not being affiliated.
So we don't have an affiliate. We don't have a membership. We haven't had a membership for how long we've run.
Well, let's start off with when we started it. We didn't even know we were going to do CrossFit.
Yeah.
Like, we were training out of a garage for so long that we were like, are we even, like, is CrossFit it? Like, And then the crew started asking us, so what are we doing for the day? And you go, okay, well, look, I'm going to have to program this. And then can you give me the week in advance of programming? And then you start doing that, and then start creating structured classes very similar to CrossFit. And it ended up going into, and that's how it kind of started doing CrossFit again.
Yeah.
Right.
So there was a brief point when we weren't doing CrossFit, especially when we started, maybe the first year and a half. But as we've kind of started doing it again,
the love's there. We lost it for a little bit, but yeah, no, we love CrossFit, and we actually are holding
we're holding an affiliate right now. We're paying for an affiliate fee right now. So the same as what anybody else would pay. So we are supporting CrossFit in that way.
This wasn't a job interview, by the way. Like, you weren't like under the microscope.
Yeah. No, because it's one thing that we can't, like, because we haven't paid for it to turn over.
We haven't established yet
on the establishment fee, because we're going to establish it.
In this new building that you've locked in, that's 100% guaranteed.
And this new building. Yeah, that's it. So that's where we're at for CrossFit.
Yeah. I think, like, honest take is that you don't get it anywhere else. So as far as there's been so many, like, as an athlete, you feel so conflicted with what happened at the games. You have a lot of, like, attachment to that. But then running a gym, like, the members don't care, like, don't know.
Well, about the CrossFit games, anyway, the CrossFit games and CrossFit, they're tied together, but they're also not. Like, most of our members didn't watch the games. Like, they're just invested in the gym and what we're doing.
So we, like, at first you're shocked. You're like, oh, like, wow, I feel like you wanted, like, I think wanted to hear what happened. You have dreams of, we had dreams of going to the CrossFit games, like most people, and you wanted that place where you wanted to go to live up to the expectations, and then you feel like it didn't. And as far as marketing went, the name CrossFit as a brand, this felt like it was struggling recently. I feel like they're going in a good direction. So I've got faith. Like, had my level 2, did my level 2 in January.
Nice.
Maybe part of the plan of, you got to have a level 2 coach to run an affiliate, right?
Yeah. How'd you find that course, by the way?
I thought it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved it.
It exceeded my expectations. Yeah.
Did you get, like, I felt it was quite nerve-wracking, like, coaching coaches. Oh man, like, you got, like, I did it with Johnny as well, and you're like trying to coach your peers with someone, like, assessing you, and you're like, fuck, am I doing this right? Like,
no, I thought it was unreal. I came back and said to Morgan, I was like, when we get coaches, like, that's a course that I want to put them on. Just because. Yeah.
100%. The more you can give your coaches, like, at the moment we've got 3, and we're just trying to get them through their L1, and just it's so valuable to learn that stuff.
Definitely. So did the level 2, talk to Ed, realized, like, you have all these connections, and you're like, instead of the mob mentality where the mob's eating its own, you want the mob to just get together, like, build some relationships, work together to improve fitness. Like, fitness is so good for everyone. Unfortunately, it just seemed like Hyrox is getting better publicity than CrossFit at one point, and you're like, it would help the brand, but we believe in it. We believe in the methodology, and we believe in how much it improves people's lives. So we're going to go all in when we do go all in.
Yeah, no, I think that's important. And, like, the Hyrox thing, it's another beast in its own. Like, I don't think it'll ever take over CrossFit. Hyrox has been around for longer than people probably think. It just took that long to get here.
Yeah, I just thought that as far as in marketing goes, like, I'm like,
people want to do a Hyrox event.
People want to do a Hyrox. Like, why can't
everyone's got their one friend that won't stop talking about Hyrox.
Yeah, but, like, remember, kids, that was us in 2007.
Remember.
All right, all the bodybuilders hated us. All right. Yeah, that's a good. Have you guys didn't go to the Hyrox, did you?
to do with plans and whatnot, we weren't sure if we were going to have any free time right now, but it turns out we've got a bit more time. So I would have 100% gone and done it just because it's a cool event. Like it's a test of fitness. Got massive FOMO.
It did look pretty hype. Yeah.
I think all fitness events, though, like CrossFit events, are awesome. But like they're awesome. But it doesn't mean a High Rocks event can't be awesome. Like they're awesome as well. So you've got to have both though, because they're very different. There's going to be something else that comes along, and it'll probably be great as well, but it'll be different.
Yeah. Oh, there's been heaps come along. Like there's a thing called Orange Theory. I don't know if you even heard of that, but
yeah, I know Orange Theory.
Like you're like, oh, that is that going to take over CrossFit? I mean, fuck, F.45 has been around forever. Everyone thought that was going to take over CrossFit. Like BFT is CrossFit without the weights, really, and charge you twice as much. But it's well, you just got to stick to your own thing. And like you said, the beauty of CrossFit and what you guys have established since 2021 is the community. I don't think you can ever match that unless you're in the box, like experiencing it. So
yeah, no, definitely. Awesome, and what are your thoughts
on what?
Yeah, like obviously there's been a lot of people de-affiliating.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. We thought about it 100%. I caught up with a few other box owners. It's a point of difference. Having the CrossFit sticker on your wall and being CrossFit affiliated.
Yeah.
And it's exactly what you guys just said there. Like we put it to our members, and more than half of them didn't know what was going on. I said, why would you de-affiliate? And you sort of explain to them, oh, well, this happened.
You're explaining, you're like that's, you're trying to get the answer for. Like at that point, they've already answered it,
Exactly, man. So you just think, well, and then you look at like, why did you start CrossFit? Why did I start CrossFit? And it's why everyone started CrossFit. After a couple of sessions, man, you're hooked. And it's not just the workout. The workout is what it is. But you're there for an hour. You make lifelong friends. You're like, I couldn't imagine going to Snap Fitness for a Christmas party. Like
it wouldn't be anywhere near as messy.
Nah, they wouldn't even drink. But so you just got to look at that. Yeah, we were pretty close, but we were also pretty close when they hiked the prices up. So don't do that again.
No, please not. I think they've got some. I heard they have some good stuff in the pipeline. So
to be fair, like you've already said it, the way CrossFit's going at the moment is really exciting. I don't know if we'll ever be like 2016, 2018, but it's hard to. You can always look back. Like I used to be fit. I don't know if I'm going to be that again. Like what I mean? Like,
oh, you can be that. You can be that.
Nah, you guys can.
I'm on a rower, assault bike intervals every day. Assault bike intervals every day, because that's probably why.
Nah, not really. Not really into that, man. I hit the assault bike once a week. It's my rule.
Oh, okay. That's pretty good rule, though. That's pretty. I didn't hit it this week.
Well, listen, that's the 1% that you're missing out on.
1% better.
Yeah. Speaking of which one of you is the LSKD show pony, or you both?
Oh, so funny. We actually both are what they call a store athletes.
Yeah.
All right. I only saw one of you in the photo. Well,
is it so Kaden's on the train photo and the store? Yeah.
All right. How come you didn't get the you didn't make the photo shoot?
I wasn't holding 2 40-kilo dumbbells doing lunges. That's on it. That's it.
You just had a 40-kilo.
I just had a 40-kilo barbell, and it wasn't enough. So yeah, I like double it.
That's too funny, man. All right. I think that's everything I wanted to go over. I did have a little bit of a quiz. No, it's real short. I put this together. I was waiting for you guys. That they took fucking ages to get on here, by the way, team. Yeah. Well, to be fair, I did fuck around. I was supposed to have you on during the week, and then I had
We're an hour ago too, so that's an hour late on yours. We're 4 minutes late.
We didn't bring it up until you brought it up.
No. Okay. Thursday, I had a coach pull out, so I had to step up. Had to work for once in my life, and then today what happened? When I said the 1 o'clock time,
yeah,
I knew I had something on at 12. I was like, you're never going to make that. So, yeah, you could say it's my fault.
No,
it's not. It's not an interrogation. It's not.
Sweet, man. Thanks. All right. So, I got a couple of questions just to see how well you know each other. So, 25.2 is 22.3.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, Morgan, what was Kaden's 22.3 time?
God, we talked about this.
We actually talked about
We
this.
said we weren't going to look at it because it wasn't very good.
Was it?
Okay. Kaden, what was Morgan's time? Do you know the other way?
You know?
No.
Do you know who won or who lost?
No.
Well, come on. No. Come on.
We did it here, didn't we?
I think, yeah, we did.
So we did it when there were 5 posts in the ground.
And the
so,
rig was wobbly
as. And so we're trying to bar muscle ups on this and getting smacked by the bar as it wobbled back.
If you had to guess, bar muscle ups and thrusters.
Like maybe 9, were about 9 minutes?
I think that maybe I took that one out. Do you think?
Nah. Oh, you told me I had shit chest to bar that day. I remember that. You were like, bro, like sort your chest to bar out. Maybe I'll give you a bit more than that. 820 for Morgan.
Wow. You fucking really don't like your brother. 641.
Oh, true. You didn't beat it. You did this.
What?
So 22.3, 641. And Kaden, 720.
Oh.
Well, I did get you.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
And it was going back to how competitive you guys are. That is what broke you guys apart, because 22.1, you both got 299 reps, and 22.2, you both got 182 reps. There you go.
There's literally always one workout. And that was like, says it all, because we would play games where you're playing the open, you're going back and forth. And then just
when it was a 5 open.
Just when it was a 5. And one of those opens, you get ahead and you mentally break the other one. and it's game over from there.
Yeah. And I did have one more to finish on. So 2021 Grassroots Clubs opens. Grassroots Club. Sorry, there's no S's on that. You both made the quarterfinals. Who won overall out of you two?
2021.
We finished with the rope climb one. And
No, it was.
Yeah, this is when we did it at the shed. Oh no, 2021 we went to
2022 we had the
2021 we went to Torian, right? Affiliate was 6'4", was it back then?
Oh, I didn't look that deep. I just went to your quarterfinals. That much research, team.
Who won? If it was 2021,
yeah.
When I was on the team, it would have been me.
Yeah, Morgan.
Easily.
Yeah.
So you got 776 and 666, and then Kaden, you were 1029th. So you got smoked.
Yeah. I smoked him in the team quarterfinals though.
Yeah, he did.
I outperformed him by a mile.
Yeah, you were good. You were on form. Yeah.
So PR actually in the individual quarterfinals, they had a 4 at max front squat, I think. Was it 4 at max? And PR'd that one, 143 or something, 145.
I got 141.
141. And then they did it again for teams. They had to do it again.
I got 142 or something, eh?
Yeah, and I got 150. So the improvement got up, doing it for the team.
That 150 was worth a lot on the teams, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, nice, but we'll just remember that I did beat him. Yeah.
You actually smoked them. Like it's a massive difference.
Right? Trying to put us against each other, right?
If you looked at the open results, man.
Oh, here we go.
For that year, now that I'm recalling the memory, I got creamed that year.
Oh,
that was the year that I had a bad back in the dumbbell snatch 10.
Oh, the bad back comes out.
Bad back. The bad back.
That's actually right, though. That is right. You did get creamed. I don't know about the back, but.
All right, team. Cool. That was me. Have you guys done 22.3 yet? You both have.
Yeah. 25.
25.
Oh,
yeah. Sorry. 25.2.
Yeah. Just did it yesterday.
What was your time, Kaden?
607.
So you and
you got what?
And I got 657.
All right. So Kaden, fuck, you made up heaps, man.
I actually, yeah. We went all right.
Went okay.
You have to redo it, Morgan. You haven't gotten any fitter, so no.
I'm not going to tell him about my injuries, mate. You can
Yeah,
tell him
I
about
just
your
told him
sore
about
back.
my back and it didn't work out.
No. I'm only joking. I'm only joking. I will
How'd
definitely.
you go, man?
I haven't done it yet. I'll do it with class tomorrow. Yeah, I'm up.
Sunday.
Oh no, Monday. Oh no, tomorrow's Lord's Day.
Lord's Day. Yep.
Rest on the Lord's Day. Yeah, no, I'll do it Monday. One and done. If I do it Monday, then I'm not usually too stressed about doing another one. If I do it on the Friday, I'm pretty sure I'll redo it, and I don't need to redo it. Like what? Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, we made the one. I mean,
we're doing one and done so far.
This year we were.
This year,
yeah.
No, this year's just to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been awesome. We had 15 people doing it on Friday. Which I mean, that's for us.
That's sick. That's so cool, bro. Like 15 doing the open in a class, like, bro, it's unreal, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, that was an
it's been awesome. It's been awesome. The last 2 weeks been awesome. So looking forward to the final week.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
All right. So wait, what was your time again? I want to actually try to beat this time. What did you get?
6:57.
Okay. So he's throwing it back to that thruster workout from the Waikato Throwdown. Probably
yes,
a bit scarred from that one.
It.
Do you remember that one? Thrusters, chest to bar, ascending AMRAP.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't even AMRAP.
What about the log carry? Did you slip over? Do you remember that one? Did you end up slipping over with the log carry?
That was in the morning, eh?
Yeah.
What a silly workout that was, by the way. I want nothing to do with that. Nah. Do you know what got me? So I was partnered up with a guy called Matty T, and it was like, because we were just throwing down, and then fucking you like telling each other like, I'm putting the chalk here, bro. So when you come forward, I was like, these guys are on another level. Like, I wouldn't be even handing my partner chalk, let alone fucking letting him know whereabouts on the fucking floor it is when you walk past. I was like, nah, you guys.
You can have it.
Great. We love competing against with each other. We had to compete against each other when we went to Torian that year. 2021.
Two different teams. And next time we go back, we're on the same team.
Yeah, that'd be so good. It'd be so good.
That's the dream.
I'll have to make sure I get down there. I was supposed to get a Southern Crown. Can't remember why I didn't. I think the flights were expensive. Or cheap. I was being cheap, I think, but
no, they're probably expensive to get. You'd be flying out of Toronto.
Yeah. Even out of Auckland, I don't think it was too much more. Not too much different.
Like a couple $300 each way.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't. He was trying to end the potty like 10 minutes ago.
Nah, the screen actually froze. I'm not lying. The screen froze and then it came back. I was like, "Yep." But now I will try and get down because I want to work out there and I reckon I can take Morgan now. Seeing there's a chink in the armor, I think there's some space.
By the time you get here, mate, I'm going to be healed and I'm going to be ready to take you.
All right. I write the workouts then.
You write
What would you write? What 3 movements?
Bench press.
Oi.
Bar muscle ups. I love that combo. By the way, fucking great combo.
What about rope climb bench? That's a great combo too.
Yeah, but then you have to climb a rope. So silly.
What's the other one?
I'd go bike erg actually. I'll throw that in there.
Yeah. Should we write it?
Yeah. All right.
Next time you're down, bench, bar, muscle ups, and bike erg. You're going down.
Time domain under 10 or under 0 to 10 or 10 to 20.
Oh, 10 to 20.
Yeah.
Let's go long. Minimum 80 kgs on the bench. So maximum 100.
We're not going heavy.
Shut the fuck up. Obviously not. Probably go 40 to 50 reps. 3 rounds.
Total volume each round.
Yeah, lightweight, big volume, you know.
Actually, give the go at our benchmark workout.
Yeah, chalk 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 bench press
at 85
with a partner. So you do 10 and your partner holds a sandbag, then your partner does 10 and they hold a sandbag. 9, 8. Yeah, down there.
That sounds fun.
Maybe we make it a bike erg and we add some bar muscle ups in.
Yeah, just go 10 to 1. Bench press, bar muscle up. Okay.
double Calvin bike erg too. Bench press, bar muscle.
That's going to be that 20, 30-minute time to make.
Yeah,
no, we're
that
on.
gets up there.
That's 55 total bench, 55 total bar muscle ups, and then 110 cows on the bike. I think that's doable.
All right.
We'll vlog it. We'll vlog it. We'll get the camera out.
Yeah, good. All right. I probably won't get there till 2028.
Be retired by then.
You're telling us this is the good old days.
Nah, fucking all right. What was the weight? 85. 85. I'm gonna do that tomorrow.
That whole workout, 10 and bar muscle ups and bike erg.
Yep. Not even close. My camera's turned off, man. We got to end this. All right. Boys, thank you so much for jumping on. Really appreciate it. And really looking forward to see what Grassroots has in store going forward.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah,
it's epic.
So good joining the potty. That's amazing. We were stoked to be on here.
Man, we always talked about. I actually hit one. I think it was
Nationals 2 years ago.
Yes, it was at Nats. Yeah, we got there eventually.
We did.
It's going to be like the workout.
All right, I'll see you guys later. Eh? All right, enjoy your weekend, boys.
See you.
Peace.
Easy.